Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles, and I welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and where we give you guys a fresh perspective on things. Now, we see them, and today we're going to have a bombshell of an episode for you guys. You definitely don't want to miss this one. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you haven't already. So y'all know that the Lakers have been a total mess this season. I'm not going to even waste my time going into all of this stuff. And yesterday was a major day for the NBA when we're talking about trade deadlines. It was a major day, and a lot of teams were making moves. And some people in the media, including myself, have been campaigning that the Lakers make a move, because I thought that if they stood pat and they stayed the way that they were, they shouldn't be expecting any a major change in the results. Just the other day, they lost to the Portland Trail Blazers without Russell Westbrook. So just imagine, right? They lose with him, they lose without him. It doesn't matter who's there. And some people were saying, oh, well, wait till you see how KD and... I'm like, bro, not KD, LeBron and AD play together, and you're going to see AD plays like that, and and then look, and then they lost anyway to the freaking Portland Trail Blazers. Open your eyes. The team is terrible, right? So yesterday, they didn't make any drastic changes. And hours leading up to the trade deadline, oh boy, Stephen A. Smith was asked to talk about the state of affairs with the Los Angeles Lakers, with LeBron and all of these guys because of the trade deadline. And boy, oh boy, he didn't hold back whatsoever. So for those of you who missed Stephen A. Smith totally annihilating the Lakers and LeBron and all of these guys, if you missed it, take a listen to his comments here about the Lakers. Take a listen to that here.
The Los Angeles Lakers are an unmitigated disaster. They are going to cost people their jobs, their livelihood. In the midst of all of that, players who are getting paid won't deserve to get paid. But they'll get their money anyway, which is why the next round of collective bargaining negotiations between the owners and the players is something that is going to be must-see TV in terms of us talking about it, because these owners are coming for them. The fact that you got guys taking time off, the fact that you got guys that don't want to follow rules and regulations, the fact that you got guys that are being lackadaisical at their discretion, picking and choosing when they want to play, how they want to play, et cetera, instead of being committed to doing their damn jobs. The owners are coming for them. Last night, specifically, let's get to this game. How the hell do you lose to the Portland Trail Blazers? No Damian Lillard, no C.J. McCollum, no Robert Covington, no Norman Powell, and you lost to the Portland Trail Blazers. Let me just read some of the names. This guy, C.J. Ellaby, Justice Winslow on his third team or fourth team in the last 3 years. Nurkic, don't get me started with his no defense playing self. Ben McLemore, that was their starters. Okay, Dennis Smith Jr., he's been all around the league in just 5 years. Greg Brown III, Trendon Watford. This is who beat the Lakers. This is who beat the Lakers. Now, last time I checked, Big Perk, Anthony Davis played last night. LeBron James played last night. We can't blame Russell Westbrook. That brother was sitting on the bench with a chill hat, by the way. I actually like this hat. I'm sorry. He was sitting on the bench. Can't blame this for him. LeBron James had 6 turnovers last night. And then in the post-game conference, what does he sit up there and say? Man, it's in a fog and all of this other stuff. I just want to go and drink some wine and relax. If that don't sound like a team with its star that said, this season's a wash, we ain't going nowhere, it's pretty much over, I don't know what the hell does. At the end of the day, Frank Vogel's going to pay a price. He doesn't deserve it. But he'll probably pay a price. You can't, unless a miracle happens and you're able to get rid of Russell Westbrook's contract, $47 million called for next year. And by the way, while we sitting there talking, Jeannie Buss, the wonderful,
She is wonderful.
Jeannie Buss. Love Jeannie Buss. But Linda Rambis and Kurt Rambis cannot be influential figures in your basketball operation. Now, I like Kurt Rambis as a person. But damn it, you weren't Magic, Worthy, and Kareem and them when you were playing. Don't get me started to what you were as a coach or an executive. And somehow, some way, don't even know what your title is, because Rob Pelinka's supposed to be the GM. No wonder Magic Johnson quit. No wonder he said y'all kick rocks. No wonder he told the Lakers organization, I'm done. I can't take it no more because of the nonsense that's going on with your organization. Who the hell is running it? Who's the boy? LeBron James? He's responsible for this roster now. He has something to do with this. Rob Pelinka, Mr. Pleaser, how's that working out for you? And Linda and Kurt Rambis? Kurt Rambis? I don't know Linda. I'm sure she's a wonderful lady and she's good friends with Jeannie. And Jeannie listens to her best friend. I got no issues with Linda at all. Don't know her, wish her nothing but the best. But I know Kurt Rambis, in terms of your resume, what the hell is he doing helping to make basketball decisions? Where he sit up there and says, oh, we gonna pick your coaching staff for you. It's a mess. It's embarrassing. And the only reason the Lakers are relevant is because of tradition and history. Right. No wonder Magic Johnson quit on y'all ass.
I think he pretty much said everything. He said everything. But there's one thing which many of the media this season haven't done, which is something that he did, and that is they haven't really spent enough time talking about the disastrous leadership structure with the Lakers, and that's something that he touched on. No one was omitted from that roast. He got on everybody, everyone, and it shows you that it's just a collection of bad decisions at the with the Lakers this season. It's a bunch of people making a bunch of bad decisions that has caused this mess. He also spoke about an aspect of this that we don't talk about enough. We don't spend enough time talking about this. He spoke about the fact that people are going to be paid a lot of money who don't deserve it, and people are also going to lose their jobs over this. What does he mean by that? If you look at the Lakers roster, they have one of the highest payrolls in all of sports. All of sports. Sports is supposed to be a performance-based league. That's not what's happening nowadays. The Lakers, I think, are the 9th seed in the Western Conference, and you got guys earning well over 30 million. You got 3 players earning over $30 million, and the question is a year. The question is, are they living up to those contracts? Are they living up to those contracts? I thought you're paid to produce results. Well, certainly that is not what's happening with this particular team. And he made a good point, and I think it's very fair. These guys aren't earning their contracts. There's no way you're getting paid all of this money and you're not living up to it. It's not like as if you're on a team where everybody's earning $5 million a year. You say, okay, these mid-level exception type players. You're like, okay, but these are guys that are earning. You have guys that are on 3 guys that are on Supermax contracts. 3 on Supermax contracts, and in all of that, you're able to end up as the 9th seed in the Western Conference. He made some very good points. I agree with everything that he said, and I'm glad that he said all of those things because it needed to be said. It needed to be said, and I agree with him. So the question is, what do you think about some of the comments that Stephen A. Smith made? Do you think it's fair? Do you think it's unfair? And ultimately, how do you think this season is going to end up playing out for the Lakers? Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Again, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to make sure you go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we drop our content. Once again, this is Charles here from Dreamerspro. Wishing you guys an amazing day and catch you guys on the next episode. Peace.